Good morning, everybody. I request our President Kasawla and Club Secretary Dr. Girish Kofre to please occupy the chair. I request our Vocational Service Director Rotarian Yogesh Amre to please escort Yogesh, our Chief Guest, Vocational Avenue Chair for our district, Smile Year 2021-22, K. Subramanian. And I request Yogesh also to occupy the chair. Once again, good morning to everybody. और आप सबका तहे दिल से आज का रोटरी वोकेशनल अवार्ड 2021-22 के में ये कार्यक्रम में स्वागत है। रोटरी के प्रोटोकॉल के हिसाब से ये आज का प्रोग्राम भी एक रोटरी मीटिंग होगी और हमारा जो रेगुलर मीटिंग वीकली मीटिंग रहती है उसमें जो हमारे रिवाज है उसके हिसाब से आई विल रिक्वेस्ट आवर प्रेसिडेंट उल्का सावला टू प्लीज कॉल मीटिंग टू ऑर्डर। उल्का जी प्लीज कॉल मीटिंग टू ऑर्डर।
I request Sergeant at Arms Rotarian Manoj to kindly call the meeting.
Sergeant and Arms Rotarian, past President Rotarian Manoj Patil.
For this meeting to order.
Once again, I welcome you all to this program. You can very well see we have about 63 Rotary members, and you all awardees and your dear ones here. But the limitation of 50 in the hall, we have to curtail this program for physical attendance, and we are well within the norms laid down by the government for COVID-19. Because now you can see around 15, 18 our Rotaractors, Rotarians are here, and rest are will be watching this program from there. On Zoom. Again, welcome you all awardees with some special light. आपका जो सम्मान हम करना चाहते हैं उसके लिए आप सबने हमें सहमति व्यक्त की और हमारा ये सम्मान स्वीकारने का कबूल किया, उसके लिए भी मैं सभी अवार्डीज का स्वागत करता हूँ। हमका शुरू होने के पहले हम लाइटिंग द लैम्प यानी गणेश की सम्मति ले लेंगे, उनका आशीर्वाद ले लेंगे। तो आई रिक्वेस्ट आवर ऑल द 4 dignitaries including our chief guest K. Subramanian ji to please come on the dais for the lighting. And I request Radhika Shirari ji to please perform the Ganesh Vandana. Radhika.
Shri Ganaraya Adi Bandhu Samuraya Gajanana Shri Ganaraya Adi Bandhu Shri Ganaraya Adi Samuraya Gajanana Shri Ganaraya Adi Bandhu Samuraya Gajanana Shri Ganaraya Adi Bandhu Samuraya Sindhara आदिवन्दु तुझमोरया गजानन श्री गणराया आदिवन्दु तुझमोरया
गजानना श्री गणराया आदिवन्दु तुझमोरया। राधिका जी, आपके सूज स्वर में ये गणेश जी तक भी पहुंच गया और हमारे सब श्रावक के लिए ये पहुंच गया है, इंक्लूडिंग पीपल ऑन द रूम। थैंक यू राधिका जी। रोटेरियन राधिका शिरावी। Now we are proceeding for the today's ceremony. All awardees are present in hall, and it's our grand pleasure to start the ceremony today. I request our President Ulka Saula to please perform a flower welcome for our chief guest, Rotarian K. Subramanian. The flowers we are offering today are made by our Rotary School for Deaf, which is here in the same building. It's a school and college both, and this activity is there for last 50 years. We have around 400 students for school and college studying in the same building up to the terrace. I will request our President Ulka Saula to please welcome all, and please come forward to tell us the purpose of the day. Ulka ji. Sorry, I miss district personality Rotarian Shailesh Gupta. Shailesh, please come. For non-Rotarians, I can say it's a family here. We are 12 million Rotarians. In spite of one which club it is, once we join our Rotary in one club, we become a member of Rotary International. Ulka ji, please.
Thank you, Khanolkar sir. Good morning, everybody. Offline people sitting here, and also all my friends who are watching us on the Zoom. Dignitaries on the dais, of the dais. Today we have many dignitaries on the dais as well as of the dais, all our awardees who are equally important to us. Big warm welcome to all of you. I know I have called you on Sunday morning when it's always a relaxed day, but we made it a point to honor all our dignitaries that day. Just a little brief about us. Our Rotary Club of Dombivli. It is the oldest club in Dombivli, the first club form of Rotary in Dombivli. Today we have many other clubs running too, equally successfully and good, but ours is the oldest, and we are known by our this Rotary School for the Deaf. We have 6 interact clubs under us. That is the Bacha Party, we say, the school students. Age group is 14 to 18 years. After that, we have 2 road track clubs. Now, for our road track clubs, the one club which we have is a 50-year-old, which is celebrating 50 years in this March. And our second road track club was formed this year. It is a special club because the students of our Rotary school who continue further over here under Gajanan classes till TY and who have even passed out. So the second club of ours is formed for them, Rotary Club of Dombivli Divya Shakti. So it is specially for the deaf students And it's only the fact that they may not be able to hear you clearly. That's it. But today, when we see them, they are as equal as us, and we make it a point to get them to our equal level. We don't put them under the disability category or something like that, but we make it sure that they are equally at par with a normal person like us. We have one senior citizen club which was formed in 1976, and it was the first club which was formed in Asia for senior citizen clubs. Today, now we have many more clubs, and in our club we have 2,000 plus members in it. And if you come here on a Thursday evening, you should see the crowd. This hall is completely jam packed with the senior citizens who are really active, and they do great work over here. We have RCCs formed in village. This year we are doing it at Kokrachi Wadi, that was formed last year, and we have regularly been doing activities with them there. Kokrachi Wadi is a small, actually Kokra में एक कोई छोटा सा वाड़ी है, which is like just beyond the wadi, the mountain starts. It's near Haji Mallam, further off Haji Mallam, and very nice location. So we all enjoy going there too. Uh, for the ladies of our club, the wives of our Rotarian, now Rotary even inducts female women Rotarians. But earlier it was, they would form another club called as Inner Wheel Club. So we have one Inner Wheel Club. Even that is a 50-year-old club. Our club is 57 years old. So all these parallel clubs were started during those times. So we have those clubs continued even today. Now, if I consider this about the world, across the world, we have around 35,000 clubs under Rotary International, which are in around 170 countries of the world, wherein we have more than 20 lakh Rotarians across the world. Our Rotary International is a 116-year-old non-government organization working internationally, and it's to be very clearly known to you all would be the best example would be the polio eradication, which is like for the last 35 years we have been doing it, and we have achieved a success rate of 99.9. That 0.01% is lacking because of Afghanistan. I will say only Afghanistan because few days back, I guess this week itself, we had the news saying that Pakistan also is not having any more polio cases. So earlier it was Pakistan and Afghanistan, and today it is only Afghanistan which is having polio cases. So it was a small dream of Rotarians then, and today we are a part of eradicating polio across the world. So we are really proud of that. We have programs for literacy too, and that is one major literacy mission which we have taken up. By 2025, we want to make sure that India is literate across every small village, gaon, wadi, whatever we say. We're trying to make sure of that. For that, we have got a tie-up with the government of India, and with that, our educational programs are being featured for the ZP schools across India. So that the government schools, I should say. We are also involved in the peace and resolving conflicts. We have peace scholarship programs wherein we have individuals who represent Rotary across world, and they are involved in the peace solving missions for the world. I'm talking at the WHO level or the UNO level. I'm talking at that level, the world level, wherein people are involved. And Rotary does play a part in that. It has a meticulous way of selecting a peace scholarship candidate, which really further gets a chance to move up to that level too. Under the for community, we have always been doing medical programs, camps, and all that, and also the Under non-medical, we do a lot of community service programs too. Thalassemia, tuberculosis, diabetes, cancer are few of our examples. Under that, cataract surgery is one again. I should say a major program for our club, wherein from 80s till now we have done 10,000 plus cataract surgeries. We are also into the clean water management, sewage water management, literacy programs, alternate energy, environment issues. All these things we do take care of. We have our youth wing, road trackers, as I mentioned. So under the youth service, we do have that program managed. Our vocational service, under vocational service, one of the programs we are sitting all here is our vocational awards. I will come to that. We have programs for internationally also, wherein our club members go out of our district, 3142, and we further on make sure we have relations built. We have lot many programs done with other districts across the world, which comes under international services for us. And Rotary works in each and every country, in every part of the country, differently as per the need of that particular community. Now I come mainly to what our vocational services considered as one of the most important services, because it is one of the real path for making every person self-sufficient. One of our vocational service program is to honor a few vocational excellence persons from the community every year. That is what we have gathered here for. We have vocational awareness programs, scholarship programs. We have vocational tours for our students, the road tractors and the intractors. We have career guidance programs for our students. Vocational awards. We do believe in the value of ethics to follow those. We follow the COVID test. We always promote all fair trades in the industry, safety and employer-employee relations. We make sure of all this. Microcredits, women empowerment, vocations and placements for any needy person, training, recruitments and employment cells. These are a few programs which we carry out under the vocational services. So today, dear awardees, we wish to honor you with our vocational excellence awards on behalf of our club for this year. And we sincerely are very happy that you have accepted to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, President. प्रेसिडेंट उल्का जी ने हमें रोटरी इंटरनेशनल के बारे में, हमारे क्लब के बारे में बहुत सारी जानकारी आप सबको दी है, क्योंकि हमें आप जो नॉन रोटेरियन हैं उनकी तरफ कोई चीज पहुंचानी बहुत जरूरी लगी. आई एम गुड इन इंग्लिश एंड मराठी. हिंदी के लिए थोड़ा संभाल के लीजिए. फिर भी आज क्योंकि रोटरी का प्लेटफॉर्म है, हर रोज कुछ ना कुछ नवा सीखने के लिए कहता है, एंड आई एम इन दैट कोचिंग टुडे. एक इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग जो उल्का जी ने बोला कि youth, that is interact, protract and now Rotarians. I can tell you, Mihir, I called you a few minutes before. Mihir, please rise. I know him as an interactor from 7th standard because Rotarians visit for interact all functions. Thereafter, he has joined Rotract, and in Rotract you are for 4 years, 4 to 5 years. Please take a seat. And our governing body for our club, including Rotarian President Ulka and a few more Rotarians, they are all ex-Rotractors. And one of the awardees also ex-Rotractor. I will mention them when that awardee's turn comes. So this is the power of youth. I will tell you, one person sitting here is
Manish Chavan. He said, I need not rise for any purpose, but Manish, please rise. He is a ex-Rotractor Rotarian or Rotary. And please, Manish, when we thought of making a Zoom presentation, I can see three Rotractors here. We have limitations. Otherwise, Rotractor is a big team here. Uh, please rise. Uh, Mihir, Naveen, and Aniket. See, three Rotractors are here. This is again our power. When I talk to, please take a seat. Please, when I talk to Manish that we want to make it Zoom and thereafter we will try to put it on a YouTube also. He said, why not make different cameras for different purpose? And as our camera system, it works without mixing, we can make it. One camera is for the podium, one camera is for the desk, and other one third camera will be moving in the audience and as and when there is a need. And that I am specially mentioning here because this is how youth is with Rotary, and same youth is again becoming Rotarians, and they'll be occupying a seat of president over here. After this much introduction for entire subject, we are moving ahead for the main function today. Again, I will say we are obliged by you all awardees for Rotary Vocational Excellence Award for 2021 and 22 for having accepted our request. That your thanks letter was not delivered to you before date because of some COVID limitations and moments restrictions, but that will be given to you today for having accepted it. And what is this Vocational Excellence Award? Rightly उल्का जी ने बताया कि वोकेशन सर्वोच्च इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है कि अपना कम्युनिटी का ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट करने के लिए इन लॉन्ग टर्म बेसिस एंड ऑन परमानेंट बेसिस. Temporarily हम do medical, non-medical, sewage water, drinking water, and so many things. But vocation is something different and permanent and at foundation level. तो ऐसे अलग अलग क्षेत्र के 8 एक्सलेंस हमारे साथ है, अलग अलग एज ग्रुप के हैं. ओमकार, व्हाट इज योर एज, कैन यू टेल मी? 21 से लेके 87 तक आज के अवॉर्डीज है. ये अच्छा अपना नेशनल स्ट्रेंथ है और रोटरी ये काम करती है क्योंकि रोटरी ओज टू द सोसाइटी, रोटरी ओज टू द एंटायर वर्ल्ड. और उल्का जी ने आपको वर्ल्ड लेवल के भी कोई प्रोग्राम बताए, लिटरेसी मिशन एशिया से 100% लिटरेसी फॉर इंडिया बाय 2025 वो भी बताए. तो हम शुरू करते आज के अवार्डी से. प्रथम अवार्डी है रेनू मैडम, रेनू विजय वर्मा. और मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ अवर पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन जी रविशंकर टू प्लीज कम हियर. रेनू जी आप आइए, आपके साथ जो आपके घर के या फ्रेंड्स है उनको भी स्टेज पे आना है. रेनू जी प्लीज कम. रेनू विजय वर्मा, National Social Service. For her introduction, National Social Service is NSS. For her introduction, I request G. Ravishankar to please come on the desk.
Very good morning. Very good morning to all. I'm Ravishankar Rotarian. Khanolkar sir is a very good speaker. But he forgot to tell me that I am a Rotaractor of the same club. Renu Vijay Varma, NSS, National Social Service. NSS, anybody who is in college or who knows about college knows about NSS. NSS is a big organization which takes care of students in the college to develop them in social work. I'm very proud that give me an opportunity to introduce Renu Vijay Verma. Renu Vijay Verma is a double postgraduate. She is MCom in accounts and audit and banking insurance both. She is also a BEd in commerce. She is NetSet qualified. NetSet, I'll tell you something about NetSet. If you want to get a job in as a professor in college, either you have to clear NET or SET. NET is national eligibility test and SET is state eligibility test. She has qualified in both. She has also presented research papers in many of the journal which is published. She is in teaching field for last 15 years and she is a very, very popular teacher in our college. And she has been now recently designated as a coordinator for the entire Thana district as NSS coordinator. She is awarded NSS Best Program Officer by Mumbai University. NSS volunteers in district level, she has got an award. To tell about her family, she is staying in Kalyan. Her husband is a pharmacist. She has got a very good support from her family to do all these things because she has to spend a lot of time in college. She literally spends more time in college than any other staff in our college. Because the NSS programs are there, even she has to come on Sundays. But I really appreciate her family, which is supporting her for all the things what she is doing. You can see her, she is very smiling, always ready to help. Even in this COVID situation, NSS, our college NSS has a lot of things. Even for all the almost 90% of the college students have got vaccinated because of them. They arranged from KDMC, everybody got vaccinated. 90% of the students are vaccinated who are absent. They will be also in the next thing they will be getting vaccinated. So we are taking all the precautions, SOP followed by government, COVID, whatever she can do, she's doing. Really worth, she is a deserving candidate for vocational award as an NSS coordinator. Thank you very much.
All Maharashtra level NSS authority, we can say, I request our chief guest, K. Subramanian ji, or please.
One thing I forgot to mention, these two boys and girls have been awarded because of under the guidance of Renu Verma.
रेणु जी, आप इन रिस्पॉन्स 1-2 मिनट बोल सकते हैं प्लीज.
A very good morning to all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, the family member who have come along with the awardees. It's a great honor to be associated with Rotary. And I really want to thank Rotary for considering me for this Vocational Excellence Award. I have already associated with Khanolkar ma'am. We have done activities along with her. So I really want to thank President Rotary Ulka Madam. I want to extend a warm thanks to Shri Ravi Shankar sir, because he has identified my potential and considered me for this award. Along with this, I want to just add few things like being an NSS, we have always associated with Rotary because NSS is a national service scheme. We are always doing work in the community outreach. So before pandemic, we have done blood donation activity with Rotary. We have done workshop, and recently we also had a plantation program in our college with Rotary. So we are also looking forward with such kind of association in future also with the Rotary Club of Dombivli. Thank you once again to the Rotary for honoring me with this award. Thanks. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Renuka ji. Rotary is a catalyst between provider and beneficiary. तो हम आपके साथ आपके कोई भी प्रोग्राम में कभी भी उपलब्ध है. Every year our president and entire team changes every year. फिर भी every year will be with you because we are abide by Rotary International. अपने next Rotary Vocational Excellence Award है Mahadevan Iyer sir. I will request our senior and knowledgeable Rotarian past president, Dr. G.N. Shirali, Ghanasham Shirali, to please come here to introduce him. Mahadevan sir, आपके साथ कौन है? Please, ये भी Mahadevan sir, आप सीट ले लो. Yes, both the moderators are here from the school. ये मॉडरेटर क्या है मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि एसआई साउथ इंडियन एसोसिएशन का इंटरैक्ट क्लब को मोर देन 50 इयर्स हो गए. ये स्कूल के रविशंकर जी ट्रस्टी भी है. और रविशंकर जी मैं आपको रोट्रैक्टर करके उल्लेख करने का भूल गया, इसलिए ये उल्लेख करके लिया. तो अभी महादेवन सर 15 बरस से ये एक्टिविटी से जुड़े हुए हैं. तो इंटरैक्ट की एक्टिविटी, इंटरैक्ट यानी आपको बताया बिटवीन 14 to 18 इयर्स के जो बच्चे हैं स्कूल से और कम्युनिटी से, उनके लिए क्लब चलता है. और पीछे है 2 मॉडरेटर्स है जो ये क्लब को मॉडरेट करते. मैं डॉक्टर G.N. Shirali, our past president, उनको रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि महादेवन सर अय्यर की इंट्रोडक्शन.
Thank you, Rotarian Khanolkar ji. I am very much pleased to introduce a passionate teacher, Mr. Mahadevan Iyer sir. He is known to all our members because he is a part of our Rotary Parivar. Born in Kottayam, Kerala, completed his pre-degree from prestigious CMS College. Then his family migrated to Dombivli and he completed his BSc with Physics and Maths from KV Pendarkar College, Dombivli. He selected noble profession of teaching as a career and completed B.Ed and then M.Ed also. He is in teaching for 35 long years and truly believes and lives the saying, I quote, teaching is a work of heart and one should practice it to make a difference every day. He has worked in many well-known schools like Manjunath Vidyalaya, Kidland High School before joining prestigious South Indian Association High School and Junior College, with which he is associated for last 15 years. He is also associated with reputed coaching centers like Subramaniam classes, MKS classes, Singhad classes, and Bole classes. Currently, he is holding position of head Department of Maths in SIA school. He is also a panelist in teachers recruitment. He is a core committee member for yearly planning of all activities of school because of his strong planning and organizing abilities, which are evident in the success of various activities held under his leadership. He has received prestigious Ram Janaki Award from SIS school twice and many other recognitions from SIA Parivar. With his humble and kind nature, he plays a key role in various donation drives for special children, old age homes, and charity for various religious institutions. Our club is having an Interact Club in SIA School, which was chartered in 1970, that is 51 years ago. He is a senior moderator for Interact for last more than 10 years. He enjoys guiding interactors and junior moderators in its activities and taken the SI Interact Club to new heights. He is a kind and caring person, and his family members, neighbors, colleagues, as well as students believe that his mere presence brings fortune or luck to any event. In his long teaching career, he has mentored many students who are now professionals in responsible and respectable positions in India and abroad. He drives a great sense of achievement in seeing youth develop and grow as individuals. He is selected for Rotary Vocational Excellence Award for his immense contribution to youth service. I request Chief Guest Rotarian K. Subramanian to confer the award. Thank you.
This is the award for Mahadevan Iyer for youth service. Yogesh, the word is up. I thank past President Rotarian J.N. Shirari for very good introduction. I request Mahadevan sir, please, in your response for 1 minute, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ganesham Shirali sir, for the brief and sweet introduction. Teachers have three loves: love of learning, love of learners, and the love of bringing learners and learning together. Respected Chief Guest, Rotarian K. Subramanian, esteemed Rotarians, dear Rotaractors, and all my dear friends, very good morning and a very happy Sunday to one and all present. For me, the best thing about receiving an award is when the audience cheer for your success. When you can see that people are happy for you on winning or achieving, that can generate tremendous positivity and can encourage you to perform better. I am honored to receive this award in presence of such an august audience. As a teacher, it fills with me pride to accept this award for my work in the field of academics. Teaching is the mother of all professions, and it is the teacher who cultivates the mind of every student to grow and excel in the profession they choose to pursue in their life. It is the responsibility of every teacher to plant the seed of curiosity in the young minds. This is less of profession and more of passion. For teachers like me, who teach not just so that the students become academically learned, but also become good citizens of the country who will garner laurels in India as well as abroad. My warm appreciation and hearty congratulations to all the celebrities of the day who has made outstanding contributions in their respective fields. My profession has given utmost respect and satisfaction in my life, which I will always cherish. May the Almighty give me enough strength to work as community leader and more insight in science and technology for the betterment of the society. I extend my sincere gratitude to the Rotary President, Ms. Ulka Savla, and all the Board of Directors for organizing such a graceful event. My special thanks to the South Indian Association Parivar and all well-wishers. Last but not the least, a big thank you to Mrs. Shreya Anand, who is my ex-student turned co-teacher. Shreya teacher. And Mrs. Swati Shirsagar, she's the senior moderator of our SCA Interact Club. Thank you for gracing this function. Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. So let us all chase perfection and excellence with the habit of consistent learning. This award is really a booster for me. Stay active, energetic, fit and healthy. May God bless all of you. Good luck. Thank you once again for this honor. Thank you. Sorry if I have taken more time.
It's your privilege, and when you asked for 2 minutes, it was granted, and we have, because this function is for that. And a very systematic person you must have seen. We are moving ahead for our third Rotary Vocational Excellence Award 2020-21 to Mr. Kiran Adfadkar, Adventure Sports Mountaineering. I'll request Rotarian Manohar Desai. किरण जी, आपके साथ और कौन है, उनको भी स्टेज पे आना है. Please come on the stage. Rotary always involve family and friends on the days, because Rotary is a membership for one person, but it's a family membership. See, in one person's cost of membership, you get entire family membership. I request Rotarian Manohar Desai to please introduce our awardee Kiran Adfadkar for Adventure Sports Mountaineering.
Thank you, Khanolkar sir. So it is actually, I would like to, one thing to begin with is, when Rotarian Khanolkar told me that you have to introduce Kiran, and he is a mountaineer, immediately I accepted that, because sometimes your hobby and the person to whom you are introducing is matched, then you say the wow effect. I think, correct, Khanolkar sir? So when he said, I said, very good, that this is very nice combination for me to introduce him. So coming to his introduction, though he has got a big thing, I will make it short. And another thing is, now we are moving from, like, we are all vocational excellence who are on a earth. Now let me take you to the mountains. So this person who has started his career in 26 Jan 1980, when it so happened that he wanted to rescue somebody, one girl, Komal, I think her name, and he must have found his, like, yes, this is what is a place where I can do it, because see, there are many things. For your information, I'm telling you, there are trekkers, there are you can say rock climbers, there are mountaineers, there are all different things. So somebody who is moving towards the vocational excellence means he has to be dedicated in one area. So here is a man who has started the first time in our Sahyadri, and maybe now he is already sharing me that first in India who is dedicatedly doing for all this, for the mountaineer, where are connected with the rock climbing. Now it is so difficult to do all these things. let me take a advantage to convert something into Marathi because he should not feel it into so because my emotions should connect with in the same language or Hindi is very difficult. I know. So कसं झालं की ज्या वेळेला त्यांनी सुरुवातीला मी त्यांच्याशी जेव्हा इंट्रोडक्शन करायला बोललो तेव्हा मी एक जस्ट इन्सिडेंट सांगितलं त्यांना की मी सुद्धा जायचो सिद्धगडला त्यांचं हे बघितल्यावर तर ज्या व्यक्ती एक इन्सिडेंट झालं होतं माझा मित्र आम्ही उतरताना एक्सपायर झाला होता त्या ह्याच्यामध्ये द मुमेंट मी त्याचं नाव यांना सांगितल्यावर ह्यांनी पटकन ओळखलं की येस आय नो हिम आणि मी त्यांच्या घरी जाऊन त्यांना भेटलो होतो दिस इज व्हॉट इज अ एक्सलन्स इन दॅट एरिया that means you know each and everything what is happening in that particular area so vocational excellence is something where you are updated in this particular field so let me come to his name these are some highlights only I'm telling you he has established an organization like Giri Viraj Hackers then started artificial climbing now let me tell you what is this artificial climbing is something which is first time I think he has introduced in our Sahyadri mountains and other things. So this is something you will have to collect some instruments, you have to develop some instruments and there is a plain rock and you have to drill that and then get it to it. So not only is doing that, but he is also training this to the other people. So he is carrying this complete vocation and transferring it to the next generation. So then let's come to the 1992 where the 50 expeditions were successfully which he has included dark wall and the duck walls. Now this is something those who are connected in this area they will understand. This is something around 2,000 feet straight wall and doing that for 16 days continuously. So this is something which is amazing work he is doing it. Then he took some small break of some years because of his personal and then once again this is something what every vocational excellence should do that he has innovated a new thing which is called a night climbing and the monsoon climbing. Now I have experienced one night climbing. I remember that with a torch and other thing you have to climb, but that is typical trekkers who are moving from the night and everything. He did that same in the rock climbing. Now night and rock climbing. That is amazing, sir. खूप छान काम केलेलं तुम्ही त्या वेळेला. So that is what is innovation and he got an award, one of the first and two consolation awards for the social things in connection with the social what he did. So many people go to the fort, बरेच जण जातात, गडांवर जातात, फिरतात, खूप कचरा करतात. So what his associates and he did, you know, cleanliness of the fort and everything. So that is what is another area where the vocational excellence comes into picture that he convert this activity, his passion into the social work also. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much for protecting खूप चांगलं म्हणजे गडांशी कनेक्टेड बरीच लोक मला आठवते काही चित्र काढतात काही वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टी लिहितात सो यांच्यासारखी लोक ते क्लीन करणं त्याला व्यवस्थित ठेवणं ही कामं करतात सो कमिंग बॅक टू दिस एक शेवटचं लास्ट इंट्रोडक्शन कनेक्टेड विथ हिम आय जस्ट वॉन्ट टू टेल यू देर इज वन पर्सन कॉल्ड इरिक is a very motivator you can google it and see that he lost his eyes early he was basically was athletic and everything he lost his eye and he became complete blind he chose this mountaineer passion and he has reached Mount Everest in 2001 with only with a tongue sensing you can google it that means he now goes and gives the lecture that don't lose your hopes that is what his tagline. So when he became blind, he has converted that blind, he lost his one vision, he has converted into the tongue. And I think I saw his photograph, one film is also there on him, touching his tongue and climbing. So I have just shared this with sir also. Thank you very much. जास्त मी बोललो असेल तर त्याबद्दल सॉरी.
तुम्ही जास्ती बोलला नाहीये कारण काल रात्रीच्या मीटिंग मध्ये तुम्ही कोणाशी तरी नेगोशिएट केलंय मी 1 मिनिट जास्ती बोलेन आणि तुम्ही 1 मिनिट कमी बोला सो दिस इज ऑल प्री डिसाइडेड आय रिक्वेस्ट चीफ गेस्ट आवर डिस्ट्रिक्ट एव्हेन्यू चेअर 1 मिनिट योगेश बीइंग माउंटेनियर ही वॉन्ट्स टू ऍड समथिंग टू दिस मला फक्त जस्ट एक सांगायचं होतं आपण सगळेजण जेव्हा स्लो ट्रेनने जातो त्यावेळेस आपल्याला लेफ्ट साईडला जेव्हा आपण मुंबई साईडला जातो त्यावेळेस मुंब्रा
टेम्पल दिसतं. किती जणांनी त्या मुंब्रा टेम्पल वरती गेलेले आहेत पायऱ्यांनी? बऱ्यापैकी लोक मुंब्र्याला गेलेले आहेत, बरोबर. आता फक्त जस्ट इमॅजिन करा, इथून तुम्ही पायऱ्याने जाता आणि नंतर ते मुंब्र्याचं मंदिर आहे आणि बाजूला एक सपाट वॉल आहे पूर्ण. ही हॅज क्लाइम्ब दॅट वॉल, नॉट बाय दिस, ही हॅज क्लाइम्ब दॅट. आणि हे पण माझ्या मते 20 वर्षांपूर्वी क्लाइम्ब केलेलं आहे. आणि ऍट द एज ऑफ 40 त्याने रिस्टार्ट त्यांनी केलं अँड ही इज नाव 60+ अँड स्टील ही इज डुईंग दिस. किरण, हा सावकाश, या 1 मिनिट.
नमस्कार. कारण खरं तर बोलणं हे माझं फील्डच नाहीये आणि तरी पण तुम्ही आता बोलायला लावता म्हणून थोडासा एक बोलतो. काही थोड्याफार चुका होतील त्या ऍक्सेप्ट करून घ्या. सर्वप्रथम मी रोटरी क्लबचा आभार मानतो की त्यांनी मला एवढं म्हणजे माझ्या केलेल्या कामाबद्दल एक पावती दिलेली आहे मला थोडक्यात. ऍक्च्युअल काय आहे की हे सगळं जे मतलब मी इथे समोर राहून घेतोय तुमच्याकडून, पण ह्याच्या मागे माझी सगळी मेंबर्स आहेत ह्याच्यामध्ये इन्व्हॉल्व आहेत. तरी त्यांच्या सगळ्यांचं जे श्रम आहे त्यांच्याबरोबर मी त्यांना भले गाईड केलं, पण त्यांनी मला खूप त्यामध्ये सपोर्ट केलेला आहे आणि माझी ऍक्टिव्हिटी चालू करण्यासाठी. तर एक त्यांच्या वतीने मी हे तुमच्याकडून घेतोय. आता ह्याच्या आणखीन मला काही जास्त बोलायचं नाहीये. धन्यवाद. थँक्यू.
रोटरीला म्हटलं जातं पीपल ऑफ ऍक्शन. We are people of action, but last few years, maybe 10+ years, we have been told that you tell others what you do. तर किरणजी, तुम्ही ऍक्शनचे प्रतिनिधी आहात, पण तरीही तुम्ही काय करता हे तुम्ही सांगायचं आणि नाहीतर आम्ही तुमच्या वतीने सांगू. थँक्यू किरणजी. आपण वी आर मुव्हिंग टुवर्ड्स नेक्स्ट अवॉर्डी, ज्योती शिधे मैडम फॉर कल्चरल कथक डांस. ज्योति जी, आप और आपके साथी के साथ स्टेज पर स्थानापन्न होजिए. आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग रोटेरियन स्वप्निल कड़ू. प्लीज ज्योति जी आप आइए. स्वप्निल, आता जे अभी इंट्रोड्यूस करने वाले हैं रोटेरियन स्वप्निल कड़ू, ही इज अ रोट्रैक्टर रोटेरियन. यानी रोट्रैक्टर का उम्र है 30 बरस तक. उधर वो मेंबर है और उसके पहले वो रोटेरियन हो गए. वी कैन कॉल हिम एज अ रोट्रैक्टर रोटेरियन स्वप्निल कड़ू. स्वप्निल कड़ू, आप ज्योति सीधे मैडम की पहचान करके दीजिए.
थैंक यू सर. नमस्कार. रसिकांना मोहणारे लालित्यपूर्ण नृत्य, संगीत म्हणजे संगम, गायन, वादन आणि नृत्य. आपल्या पुढल्या अवॉर्डी आहेत ज्योती विजय सिधाय. यांचा जन्म ठाण्यामध्ये झाला. नृत्यकलेमध्ये भरपूर मोठं योगदान देणाऱ्या ज्योती यांची कलेमधील यात्रा खरं तर संगीत शिकण्यापासून झालेली. सो संगीत शिकवणाऱ्या गुरुजींकडे फक्त आणखी एक आवड म्हणून सुरुवात केलेली ही नृत्यकला आज जवळपास 40 वर्षांमध्ये खूप उंच स्तरावरती पोहोचलेली आहे. साधारणतः 9वी-10वी मध्ये महत्वाच्या वर्षी सर्व शाळकरी मुलं अभ्यासासाठी बाकी सर्व इतर वर्ग बंद करतात, पण ज्योती यांनी अभ्यासासोबत नृत्यकला जोपासणं थांबवलं नाही. त्याचसोबत त्यांनी पुढे हे BSc केमिस्ट्री ही पदवी घेतली आणि त्यासोबत वॉटर पोल्युशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड मध्ये त्यांनी काम केलं आहे. पुढे लग्न झाल्यानंतर त्या ठाणेकरून डोंबिवलीकर बनल्या आणि त्यांच्या सासरच्या मंडळींनी खूप चांगल्या पद्धतीने त्यांना नृत्यकला जोपासण्यासाठी परिपूर्ण मदत केली. तर त्यांच्या घरातून मिळालेल्या खंबीर सहकार्यामधूनच मी 1993 साली त्यांच्या मुलीच्या नावाने विशाखा नृत्यालय आहे, कथ्थक नृत्य शिकवणारी संस्था स्थापन केली. 5 विद्यार्थिनींसोबत चालू झालेली या संस्थेमधून आज हजारोंपेक्षा जास्त विद्यार्थ्यांनी ही नृत्यकला जोपासलेली आहे. तर त्याचबरोबर फक्त जोपासली नाहीये, पण त्याचबरोबर त्यांनी भरीव कामगिरीही केलेली आहे. जवळपास 50 पेक्षा जास्त विद्यार्थ्यांनी विशारद ही पदवी, तसेच अलंकार ही पदवी अखिल भारतीय गंधर्व महाविद्यालयातून प्राप्त केली आहे. तसेच त्यांच्या 4 विद्यार्थिनींनी MA इन कथ्थक ही पदवी प्राप्त केली आहे इंदिरा कला विश्वविद्यालय खेरगडमधून. त्याचबरोबर त्यांच्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी विविध मालिका आणि सिनेमांमधूनही त्या प्रसिद्ध झालेल्या आहेत. उमा परचुरे देसाई, सायली परब, त्याचबरोबर सध्या 9 to 5 या भाडीपायवरील YouTube चॅनलवरील प्रसिद्ध मालिकेतील ईशा वडनेकर डे अशा सिनेसृष्टीतील अनेक दिग्गजांना मॅम कडून शिकवणूक मिळालेली आहे. त्यांचे बरेच विद्यार्थी समूह संजय लीला बन्साली यांच्या देवदास, तसेच माधुरी दीक्षित यांच्या डेड इश्किया या नृत्य संदर्भातील सिनेमांमध्ये त्यांनी काम केलेलं आहे. नृत्य ही केवळ फक्त आवड म्हणून नाही, तर कला म्हणून न जोपासता या कलेचा वापर समाज प्रबोधनासाठीही करण्याचा मॅमचा विचारधारणा आहे. त्यांनी याच अनुषंगाने त्यांनी बऱ्याच नृत्य नाटिकाही दिग्दर्शित केल्या आहेत. त्यातल्या काही महत्वाच्या सांगायचं झालं तर पुलोत्सव रवींद्रनाथ टागोर यांच्या कवितांवर आधारित कलाकृती आहे. तराने बहार या विविध कथ्थक गणरस दाखवणारे तराने आहेत. दशावतार, भावभोई मीरा, भगवान परशुराम, आम्रपाली, कृष्णा, गंगा आणि एरेमाई या त्यांच्या काही महत्वाच्या कलाकृती आहेत. मॅम अनेक स्थानिक, राज्यस्तरीय तसेच देशस्तरीय आणि आंतरराष्ट्रीय स्तरावरील नृत्य कलांमध्ये त्या जज म्हणून उपस्थित राहिलेल्या आहेत. त्यांना बेस्ट कोरिओग्राफी हा पुरस्कार आर्टिस्ट असोसिएशन कडून मिळाला आहे. त्यासोबत इंडियाज इंटरनॅशनल ग्रुप फेस्ट जो बँकॉक मध्ये झाला त्यामध्ये त्यांना गोल्ड मेडल मिळालंय. आणि सर्वात महत्वाचं म्हणजे आदर्श डोंबिवलीकर हा जो 2010 ला पुरस्कार चालू झाला त्यातल्या सर्वात पहिल्या पुरस्काराच्या मानकरी त्या आहेत. ही त्यांची जी उत्तुंग कामगिरी झाली त्या ज्योती मॅमनी त्यांचे सर्वात जास्त श्रेय त्यांच्या गुरूंना देतात. पंडित श्रीमती मनीषा साठे आणि डॉक्टर श्रीमती मंजिरी देव या ज्या शिष्य आहेत पद्मश्री नटराज गोपीकृष्ण यांच्या. एक आणखी महत्वाची शिकवणूक त्यांच्या गुरु श्रीमती मंजिरी देवी यांनी दिली आहे की आयुष्यामध्ये आपल्या सगळ्या घडामोडींकडे डोळस पद्धतीने बघा. ही त्यांची शिकवणूक त्यांनी पूर्ण पद्धतीने आतापर्यंत आणि याच्या पुढे त्यांनी कंटिन्यू ठेवलेली आहे. 40 वर्षांमधील हा प्रवास अजून खूप पुढे जाणार आहे आणि विशाखा विद्यालय आता ग्लोबल झालेलं आहे. कोविड-19 मुळे या पॅन्डेमिक मध्ये ऑनलाईन या मोडला लवकरात लवकर आत्मसात करून त्यांनी आपण जी कला आहे ती आंतरराष्ट्रीय स्तरावरती पण नेण्यासाठी पुढे पसरवायला चालू केलेली आहे. पण तसंच ग्लोबल लेवलवरती काम करताना त्यांचा आणखी एक मानस आहे की आपण आपल्या मुलांना कधी विसरला नाही पाहिजे. त्यांची आणखी एक मनीषा अशी आहे की आपण आपल्या कलेचा प्रसार जो आहे तो गावाखेड्यांमधल्या मुलांपर्यंत हे करून त्यांना घेऊन जायचा आहे. सो विशाखा विद्यालय इज डेफिनेटली गोइंग ग्लोबल बट डेफिनेटली नॉट लिव्हिंग इट्स रूट्स. सो या पुढील वाटचालीसाठी मॅडम तुम्हाला भरपूर शुभेच्छा आणि आमचा सन्मान स्वीकारल्याबद्दल खूप थँक्यू.
Thank you, Swapnil. I request dignitaries to please do the proper honor.
Just to add a little here, sir, 1 minute. I know Jyotitai because of road track. And we used to conduct Yuvak Yatra. That was a very famous youth festival happening in Dombivli. And she was our judge for the classical dances. So that's how I came in touch with her. And now we are like regularly in touch after that.
दोनों का ही डायनामिक सफर मालूम पड़ रहा है हमारे प्रेसिडेंट का और ज्योति जी का. Thank you, Chief Guest and team, for honoring Jyoti ji. I will request Jyoti ji in response, please.
नमस्कार. डायसवरील सर्व मान्यवर, इनलाईन ऑफलाईन जे सगळेजण प्रेक्षक उपस्थित आहेत. सर्वात प्रथम मी धन्यवाद देते रोटरी क्लब ऑफ डोंबिवलीला की ज्यांनी मला हा वोकेशनल एक्सलन्स अवॉर्ड दिलेला आहे. उल्का अर्थातच माझ्याकडे काही दिवस अगदी थोडे दिवस डान्स शिकली, पण डान्स काय असतं ते त्यामुळे तिला कळलं. आता माझा जो परिचय करून दिला त्याच्यामध्ये बरंच काही गोष्टी सांगितल्या. तर नृत्य आणि बाकी सगळ्याच कलांमध्ये गुरुला फार महत्व असतं. आणि गुरु म्हणजे आता जरी ऑनलाईन शिकत असले तरी पण गुरुला खूप महत्व असतं. आणि गुरुकडून मिळालेली जी कला आहे ती आपण पुढे शिष्यांना देत असतो. त्यामुळे गुरु शिष्य हे नातं कायमच चालू राहणारच आहे पुढे. आता ज्या काही माझ्या अचिव्हमेंट सांगितल्या गेल्या त्याच्यामध्ये मला आता एक ऍड करावीशी वाटते की आता काल झालेल्या रिपब्लिक डे मध्ये माझी एक विद्यार्थिनी RD परेड मध्ये होती. आणि मला खूप हे सांगावंसं वाटतं की या वर्षीपासूनच आपले प्राईम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी यांनी कल्चरल मध्ये सगळ्या ज्या नृत्यकला क्लासिकल डान्स स्टाईल्स आहेत त्याचा समावेश केलेला आहे. आणि त्यामध्ये ती माझी एक स्टुडंट तिने भाग घेतला होता. त्यांचं सिलेक्शन त्याच्यामध्ये झालं. ही माझी खूप मोठी अचिव्हमेंट मला वाटते. आणि नृत्य तर काय सगळ्यांना आवडतच असतं. म्हणजे क्लासिकल हा नृत्य प्रकार नाहीये. तुम्ही जरी हात हलवलात, आत्ता वाजवलेल्या टाळ्या ह्या सुद्धा नृत्यातलाच एक भाग आहे. त्यामुळे नृत्यमयम जगत, सगळं जगच हे नृत्यमय आहे. धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू ज्योति जी. ज्योति जी ने हमें एक बहुत अच्छा वरदान दिया है. हम तालियां अच्छी तरह से बजाएंगे तो हम नृत्य परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं. This is the science behind it and which we have to learn from such excellent people. हम आगे आ रहे हैं. ओमकार शिंदे for sports gymnastic. I'll request Rotarian Manoj Kulkarni to please come here and introduce our today's Rotary Vocational Excellence Award 2021-22, Omkar Shinde for sports and gymnastics. Sports gymnastics.
Thank you, Khanolkar sir. After young at heart, we have youngest by age elite performer here. His family had to travel for some emergency function, and I'm glad that Nishant sir and Kajal madam has accompanied him. And we really investing your time with him and accompanying him. So really appreciate that. Now, Omkar has excelled in artistic gymnastics, and I had heard this term for the first time. So I had to Google it and understand what is artistic gymnastics. So it's a discipline of gymnastics where you have performed short routines on apparatus. And I think there are 6 events on which you have to perform. And Omkar excels in almost all those 6. And it's what I learned is it is the toughest game in the international sports arena. So, hearty congratulations, Omkar, for all your achievements. He comes from a family of sportsmen. His dad is a wrestler and a national level player. आता पहिलवान आणि राष्ट्रीय स्तरावर म्हटलं की आपल्या डोळ्यासमोर दंगल मधला आमिर खान येतो. So I asked him whether his dad was also Hanikarak Bapu, and he said no. Correct. So he said he was actually very loving, and he is loving and lenient. But आई मात्र स्ट्रिक्ट होती. सो आईने त्याला वळणावर आणलेलं आहे. सो आणि आता त्याचा his brother is also an athlete, accomplished athlete. He has represented India at Commonwealth Games, correct? And the beauty is that he is mechanical engineer. There are very few sports people who excel in sport and excel in professional degree also. So, he comes from a unique family, And as a result, probably, he has to over deliver. And, while you will learn that he is actually over delivering on many aspects. Now let's come to his achievement. I think what I forgot to mention is that his dad as well as his brother is helping him to manage their own gymnastics center at Kalyan, correct? And that's a great achievement because not just he is playing sports, but he's also studying sport. So really appreciate that. And at this age that you thought of coming out with the center is amazing. So he started training at 4.5 years. I don't know what I was doing at 4.5 years. I still don't know what I'm doing at 53 years. But the good thing that I'm doing is I'm introducing an achiever, which is great. At 12th year, I think you played your first national, he represented school at national level. At 17 years, he represented first international. He won medal also. In 2019, if I'm not wrong, at Khelo India Pune, in artistic gymnastics, he won prizes. And because there are 6 events, there is one prize which is at the overall level. And then there are those individual event-wise prizes also. So in that event, at the overall level, he won bronze, and he won 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze at each of the games. And as a result, Maharashtra government awarded him rupees 2.5 lakhs. In 2020, because he believes in continuous progress class. So at the overall level, from bronze, he upgraded himself to silver. So he won 1 gold, 2 silver, and 1 bronze medal. At Bangladesh, he represented India, and needless to say that there also he won medal. But the unique thing about the Bangladesh event is that there were only 4 people that were selected for the gymnastic part, and he was the only one who represented any state. Other 3 players were from defense services. So he was the only one who represented Maharashtra and brought pride to us. This is great. And when I was listening to all those things, I firmly believe that if you have good habits and certain values, you can be successful. And when I had a chat with him, that is what I wanted to understand. Because one thing is to call people here, recognize them, but if we can have a rub-off effect of them, so that we can also do well in our life. So 4 or 5 things about Omkar. Sir, I'm taking a little more time. Thank you. So the first thing is he is very focused. He is highly committed. He will not skip a practice, and that's the beauty of it. There is a nice quote when you want to develop a habit. प्रत्येक जण न्यू इयर रेझोल्युशन करता आणि ते 9 दिवसात संपून जातं. So if you want to form a habit, there is a guideline that you should not miss 2 times consecutively. And he has not even given that opportunity for the second time. He will not miss even 1 time. So that's the great thing about him. The other thing is that he's very mentally tough, because when you want to be an achiever, you will have to go through sacrifices as well. So he has to sacrifice on movies, food, travel, attending family function, and it is very tough. But when you are very focused, you know that you are doing things for good. And I think all his family members, friends, relatives also supported him. So that's the second thing. The third thing is that he knows what exactly is required for him to play continuously. So he will not stretch himself unnecessarily, because he said even 1 injury can jeopardize his career. He can be out for 3-4 years. There are many good players who were extra ambitious, and in that they forgot that their body is not capable of delivering these things, and they got hurt and they were out. They were actually out of the sports career altogether. And I think I'm so glad that at this young age, when you want people to be ambitious and aggressive, he is cautious. And I think that cautious approach is going to make him a successful athlete even when he turns uncle's age. So I'm confident about that. Yeah. So amazing. Then sorry, you want to say something?
Oh, okay. Then I asked him that, what is another thing that, excites you? And, I was trying to understand. So he said, I don't take pressure. So I take efforts. So his efforts focused, not outcome focused. So he's actually following Gita Udesh Ulka, that कर्म करो और फल की चिंता उस पे छोड़ दो. So which is very great thing. And I asked him also that, whether you have any dream. So he said, there's only one dream, that, I have offers from other, obviously defense services and everything, but I want to play for Maharashtra state. So he's refusing those offers. He has refused those offers. And he said, माझ्या राष्ट्राला, माझ्या राज्याला पारितोषिक मिळालं पाहिजे. So that's another sacrifice that he is making. So lucrative job offers त्यांनी सोडलेले आहेत. आणि रिअली इन्स्पायरिंग आहे की या एज मध्ये एवढं अचीव केलेलं आहे. आणि त्याची थिंकिंग, त्याची फिलॉसॉफी, त्याची इन्व्हेस्टमेंट ऑन ऍक्टिव्हिटीज आर सो हाय की त्यामुळेच मला वाटतं एवढ्या यंग एज मध्ये त्यांनी हे यश मिळवलेलं आहे. सो वी आर रिअली प्राऊड ओमकार that you accepted our invite, and thank you.
First of all, I will congratulate our introducer, Manoj Kulkarni. हाथ में एक भी चिट्ठी या मोबाइल लेके बिगर ये कैपेसिटी है रोटरी की. I will request dignitaries and our chief guest to please honor him.
Thank you.
Functions बंद करा. I'm requesting Omkar to give response to the award.
Before Omkar starts, one thing I want to tell. Pawan Bohir was a representative in athlete, Olympics, Asian Olympics. He is his sir. And when I called Pawan that I want a person to be honored on our excellence award as sportsman, he said, please take Omkar. He's the right person to be honored. Thank you.
I would like to add something which is very important. Abhijit, his brother, he said that he is coaching from Kalyan in gymnastics. ओमकार के पहले हम अभिजीत और एक जिम्नास्टिक लड़की थी, उनको ऑनर किया था some 3-4 years back when Pulgaonkar, Kimia's father, was president here. His brother is a Chhatrapati Shivaji awardee. Before that, I'm talking about 3 generations. Before that, few years, we have felicitated Pawan Bhoir for same Rotary Vocational Excellence Award. And before that, few years, we had felicitated same Rotary Vocational Excellence Award for Mukund Bhoir. He is the father of Pawan Bhoir and who is the founder of Bhoir Gymkhana from Dombivli. One very important thing about Bhoir Gymkhana, I will tell and hand over mic to Pawan. That is, continuously for 15 years, no gymnastic representation was there for representing India from Maharashtra. And after establishing Bhoi Gymkhana started sending candidates to Maharashtra, all India, and all over the world. And he's from the same institution, Pawan. So very important, you can understand he's a third generation. We have been felicitating. Pawan, please go ahead. Sorry. Omkar, please go ahead.
नमस्ते. थँक्यू मला बोलायची संधी दिली. ऍक्च्युली माझ्या करिअरची सुरुवात, कॉम्पिटेटिव्ह करिअरची सुरुवात रोटरी क्लब मुळेच झाली. मी जेव्हा लहान होतो भोर जिमखाना ट्रेनिंग करायचो आणि तेव्हा तिकडे रोटरी क्लब्सचे भरपूर कॉम्पिटिशन व्हायचे आणि त्या लहान वयात मेडल जिंकायचं, ते कॉम्पिटिशन खेळायचं, भरपूर नवीन एक्सपिरियन्स आले मला. म्हणजे कॉम्पिटिशन्स मध्ये ऍक्च्युअल फिलिंग कशी असते, कॉम्पिटिशन फायटिंग स्पिरिट कशी असते, हे खरं तर मला रोटरी क्लब मुळेच कळालं. हे म्हणतात ना, जे मोठे होतात ते छोट्यापासूनच सुरुवात करतात आणि हे छोट्या पातळीचं किंवा असे कॉम्पिटिशन्स प्रत्येक जिम्नास्टला किंवा प्रत्येक कोणत्याही फील्डला खूप गरजेचं आहे. तेव्हा त्या टाइमाला कधी मेडल मिळायचं नाही, कधी कुठे फॉल्ट व्हायचा, तर ते जे एक फायटिंग स्पिरिट होतं की नाही मी नंतर अजून मेहनत करेल आणि नंतर अजून चांगला परफॉर्मन्स द्यायचा प्रयत्न करेल. म्हणूनच हे जे इंटरनॅशनल कॉम्पिटिशन्स किंवा काय जे मी आता आमचे जे सिलेक्शन ट्रायल्स असतात तिकडे सगळ्या प्रकारचे लोक येतात, मुलं येतात. म्हणजे खास करून डिफेन्स, इंडियन नेव्ही, इंडियन आर्मी, इंडियन एअरफोर्स आणि पोलीस. आमच्या स्पोर्ट्स कोटा असतो, म्हणजे ह्यांचं ड्युटी नसते करायची, यांना जस्ट प्रॅक्टिस करायची असते. म्हणून हे वन ऑफ द स्ट्रॉंगेस्ट कंटिंजर्स असतात अख्ख्या इंडियात. तर यांच्याबरोबर कम्पीट करावं लागतं आम्हाला आणि बेस्ट फोर फक्त सिलेक्ट करता ऑल ओव्हर इंडिया. तर हे जे मला माझ्या लहान वयात हे जे मला छोटे छोटे एक्सपिरियन्स जे भेटलेत, तर तेच मला पुढे जाऊन कामी आलेत किंवा आता पण कामी येत आहेत आणि होप सो फ्युचरला पण खूप चांगले कामी येतील. तर मी जेव्हा लहान होतो तेव्हा रोटरी क्लबचे असे भरपूर काही कॉम्पिटिशन्स व्हायच्या, माझ्या स्कूलमध्ये व्हायच्या, खास करून भोई जिमखान्यात व्हायच्या. म्हणजे मी जिकडे ट्रेनिंग करायचो आणि दॅट वॉज सो हेल्पफुल अँड इट फील्स सो अमेझिंग. आणि मी खूप खूप आभारी आहे तुमचा आणि तुम्हा सगळ्या लोकांचा. थँक्स अ लॉट. मला हे आणि त्याच क्लब कडनं, रोटरी क्लब कडनं अवॉर्ड मिळणं ही माझ्यासाठी खूप विशेष बाब आहे आणि थँक्यू सो मच. मी खूप अमेज्ड आहे आणि खरंच हे खूप विशेष आहे माझ्यासाठी. थँक्स अ लॉट. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
ओमकार शिंदे ने अभी जो उल्लेख किया रोटरी क्लब का, दैट इज अवर क्लब. We were conducting all Maharashtra state level gymnastic competition for more than 5 years consecutively, and we were giving 130, 140 prizes. That is first, second, third for all 8 categories and all 7 are gymnastic sports. Our next awardee is Gauri Kavi Miraj Gaukar. Gauri, please come here. Dr. Kavi, Kavi Madam, please come. I'm requesting Radhika Shirazi to introduce her. Gauri Kavi Miraj Gaukar. This award is for cultural vocal music. This is our Rotary family, and I will talk about the family later. I request Gauri ji, please take the seat. I will request Rotarian Radhika Shiravi to please introduce Gauri.
Thank you, Khanolkar sir. Dr. Gauri Kavi Miraj Gaukar. I am very happy to introduce Dr. Gauri Kavi Mirasgamkar, Gan Kokila from our own Rotary family and daughter of our senior member, past president, Dr. Balchandra Kavi and Mrs. Aparna Kavi. Born in a family with musical lineage, she has inherited the qualities of a performer from her mother. She is disciple of her mother Aparna, who herself is Sangeet Visharad in Hindustani classical vocal music. She has learned music from many stalwarts of music like Pandit Chandrakant Limaye of Vasantrao Gharana, light vocal music from Pandit Yashwant Dev, Ashok Patki, Nandu Honam and Prashant Thakre. She is a high-graded performer on All India Radio and regular performer on television. Gauri has done PhD in English Literature from Mumbai University under guidance of Dr. Dinesh Kumar. Gauri has many awards and recognitions to her credit. To name a few, Yuva Chaitanya Kala Ratna Award, Rotary Youth Icon Award, Best Actress Award in Maharashtra Rajya Sangeet Natak Competitions, Best Singer Actress Award, and Adarsh Mahila Puraskar at the hands of Sindhutai Sapkar in 2009. Gauri was specially invited and felicitated at Rotary Dist 2017. There she sang A Mere Watan Ke Logo as a tribute to the martyrs of Indian Army. The 1400 plus delegates stood in rapt attention for the full length of song. She received Adarsh Dombivli Puraskar in 2019. Gauri was part of 5-member team of Rotaract Inter-District Youth Exchange Program to Kerala in 1999. She sang for many Marathi plays and TV serials. Recent ones are title song for Chimandrao Gundya Bhau serial and title song for feature film Mauli. She has 15 solo music albums to her credit. Her musical show Aa Ab Laut Chale is very popular, in which she sings in the style of 10 female legends of Indian cinema. She has sung in more than 1400 music concerts and has been part of music troops in international tours. In 2010, she performed at Gateway of India and NCPA in the presence of President of India, Pratibha Tai Patil. Gauri is a partner director of Avanti Edutech Services along with her husband, Amol. She is a director owner of Swaradhara Music Academy, which teaches Hindustani music in schools. Since 2017, she has also started online music teaching through her website. Gauri has many YouTube videos in Hindi retro classics and was first vocalist to reach 50 million views in 2017. Gauri is presently researching on the methods enabling children with special needs to learn music. She has contributed to the Rotary service by performing in fundraising musical events in 2005, 2007, and 2014. She is happily married to Amol Mirasgaonkar and blessed with 2 lovely kids, Aditya and Avanti. I request our chief guest to confer today's award to her. Thank you.
I will take 1 minute, which is very important. Gauri, you are Rotary kid first. This hall is known to you from your childhood because Dr. Kavi, you have completed 44 years in Rotary and in this club. So 44 years, 40 बरस से डॉक्टर कवि मेंबर है इनर व्हील क्लब के एक पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट अपर्णा कवि और जो स्वच्छता अभियान देश का चल रहा है उसके पहले से बहुत जोर से स्वच्छता अभियान चलाने वाली अपर्णा कवि है और डोंबिवली एंड कल्याण वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग background is there. Gauri, Paile, I feel very sorry because we are so close to our Rotary. We forgot to mention you as Dr. Gauri Kavi. So apologies for that, and we will try to make the correction in our whatever presentation will be there. Now I request all the dignitaries, please honor Gauri and Dr. Kavi and Aparna Kavi, please join in. And Bacha, now Avanti is there. A great occasion, 44 years Rotary families in front of you. Thank you, chief guest and team. Gauri, thank you. Please give your response.
Thank you very much, Rotary. I'm extremely honored on achieving this award. Thank you, President Rotarian Ulka, for initiating me into the Rotary process as far back as 1999 during Yuvak Yatra that she recently mentioned. A big thank you to my parents, of course, Dr. Kavi, Dr. Bhalchandra Kavi, for creating the environment of social service in our home since childhood, and also for setting very high standards of perfection in any work that we undertake, and to always give our 200% to achieve excellence and not rest until that is achieved. Thank you to my mother for firstly for teaching me music, for initiating me onto a path of self-growth, and also the most recent development after Swachhata Abhiyan for single-handedly making our Swardhara music curriculum, for preparing a textbook of music for school children, which is first of its kind in the history of teaching Hindustani classical music. Through our Swardhara music app, we are able to take classical music to the masses. जो पहले होता था कि गुरु बैठे हैं और उनके सामने शिष्य बैठे हैं. For like one guru was only able to teach maximum 10 to 15 students. Jyotishidhar ma'am will understand because how it takes so much energy on the part of the guru to impart knowledge to the students. But through the help of technology, through the help of Swardhara music app, we have been able to devise a strategy where we can reach thousands of students at a single time. For my own sake, I have taught classical music to 3,000 students while I am single standing on stage. Next comes my music guru and my spiritual guru, Prashant Thakre ji, for imparting me with a vision that really goes beyond the self. And most importantly, my husband, Amol Mirasgaonkar, for his unconditional support throughout our married life, and also for working consistently and committedly towards making Swardhara, our vision to take music to each and every soul, a reality. Pre-COVID times, we were able to take music to 10,000 students in schools. during the COVID years, we were able to open our music app globally. So we now have a global reach. And going forward, we are looking forward to touch the souls of 200 million children in our country. This award for me is definitely extremely precious, as this comes from my own family, because family is where, we first start, and that is extremely important for me, and this will definitely encourage me to work further and harder. Thank you.
Gauriji, we know you for years. गौरी ने एक फंड रेजिंग कॉन्सेप्ट में, फंड रेजिंग फॉर रोटरी 100 साल से ऑल फीमेल सिंगर्स का एक प्रोग्राम किया। शमशाद बेगम वगैरह ये सभी सिंगर्स की उनकी आवाज में वो प्रोग्राम हुआ था सावित्रीबाई फुले में। गौरी, वी विल नेवर फॉरगेट इट, वी आर प्राउड ऑफ यू, एंड अगेन I told you we will make the necessary changes in whatever is given to you, awarded to you. We are coming to very senior person, 21 to 87, I said. The great personality, लीला शाह जी। आप आइए और लीला शाह के साथ उनके सुपुत्र और सुषमा जी, प्लीज। इनका अवार्ड है लिटरेचर में राइटर करके, और हमारे प्रेसिडेंट नॉमिनी रोटेरियन प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्ट रोटेरियन प्रवीण सावंत विल इंट्रोड्यूस सर। प्रवीण सावंत, प्लीज।
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I thank organizers for giving me this opportunity to introduce somebody whom I know for more than 20 years. Fortunately, her daughter was with me in the college days, and we met while doing a window shopping after maybe 20 years when I came to Dombivli because of her. Introducing somebody of her stature is really very difficult. Born in Tuljapur on 10th of May 1935, that means now she is 87, you can understand. And I would like to start my introduction with a small passage from her book. माझ्या दृष्टीने हे लेखन वाचून व्यसन आणि व्यसनासक्ती याविषयी कोणाचे गैरसमज दूर होऊ शकले, या फार गंभीर आणि महत्वाच्या विषयासंबंधीची उत्सुकता या कादंबरीने चाळवून कोणाला याविषयी अधिक वाचन किंवा चौकशी करण्याची इच्छा झाली तरी पुष्कळ साधले असे होईल. हे आहे त्यांच्या पुन्हा एकच प्याला या कादंबरीमध्ये प्रस्तावनेमध्ये विजय तेंडुलकरांनी लिहिले. She published her first poem in 1952 at the age of 16 years, and since then she has been writing on various topics. शालेय जीवनापासून जी सुरुवात केली ते गेले 56 ते 60 वर्ष त्या नियमितपणे त्यांचं लेखन चालू आहे. आतापर्यंत 67 पुस्तकं प्रकाशित झाली आहेत. आगामी 6 पुस्तकं प्रकाशनाच्या प्रतीक्षेत आहेत. 11 प्रकाशकांनी मानधन देऊन छपाई केलेली आहे. 2022च्या जानेवारीमध्ये 32 पुस्तकांची नवीन एडिशन छापल्या गेल्या आहेत. त्यांचा लेखन प्रवास खूपच विविध विषयांवर आहे. त्यातले काही पुस्तकांची नावं मी तुम्हाला सांगतो. ती आहेत दीपरेखा, आरती, साकेत, अक्षर मानव, व्यास क्रिएशन, मनोविकास, सुमेरू, शारदा, स्वरूपदीप वगैरे प्रकाशकांकडून अनेक पुस्तकं प्रकाशित झालेली आहेत. कथासंग्रह, कादंबऱ्या, चरित्र काव्य, चरित्र, कविता संग्रह, पाककलेवरील पुस्तकेही प्रकाशित झाली आहेत. मुलांसाठी 32 पुस्तकं प्रकाशित आहेत. त्यातील 8 पुस्तकं ऑपरेशन ब्लॅकबोर्ड तर्फे स्वीकारली. पहिल्या पुस्तकाला त्यांच्या कुसुमाग्रजांची प्रस्तावना लाभली होती. पहिल्या कादंबरीला जे मी आताच म्हटलं, पुन्हा एकच प्याला, त्याला माननीय विजय तेंडुलकरांची प्रस्तावना आहे. पहिल्या कथा संग्रहाला युम पठाणे यांची प्रस्तावना आहे. कविता संग्रहाला द.बा. दामणस्कर यांनी प्रस्तावना लिहिली आहे. भजनाला निर्मल कुमार फडकुले यांची प्रस्तावना आहे. तर काही पुस्तकांना प्रवीण दवणे, दामोदर मोरे, डॉक्टर उपासनी अशांच्या प्रस्तावना आहेत. त्यास अनेक दर्जेदार मासिकातून त्यांनी आतापर्यंत कथा लिहिल्या आहेत. कथा, कविता, कादंबऱ्या, शेकडो ललित लेख प्रकाशित झालेले आहेत. उदाहरणार्थ स्त्री, किर्लोस्कर, प्रपंच, मानिनी, अनिष्ठुप, सुगंध, तरुण भारत, कविता आरती, अस्मिता, आदर्श, मिळून साऱ्या जणी, माहेर, लग्न. आणि कालच मी त्यांचं जेव्हा इंटरव्ह्यू घ्यायला गेलो होतो तेव्हा त्यांनी सांगितलं की आजही अनेक दिवाळी अंकांकडून त्यांना सतत मागणी असते की तुमच्या कथा, कविता आमच्याकडे पाठवा. तरुण भारत दैनिकातून त्यांनी वर्षभर पर्यावरण व अंधश्रद्धेवरील सदर लिहिलं. लोकसत्तामध्ये 2 वर्ष जैन तत्वज्ञानावर सदर लिहित आहेत. सामनामध्येही त्या सदर लिहितात. आता पुरस्कारांसंबंधी म्हटलं तर त्यांना आतापर्यंत 88 पुरस्कार मिळालेले आहेत. भगवानच्या देशात टिपू, ताराबाई मोडक बालसाहित्य पुरस्कार, अल्बर्ट श्वाइट्झर, डॉक्टर राजेंद्र सिंह कविता पर्यावरणाच्या आणि नवविचारांच्या या पुस्तकांना उत्कृष्ट वाङ्मयाचे महाराष्ट्र सरकार पुरस्कार लाभलेले आहेत. अखिल भारतीय मराठी जैन परिषदेचे 4 वेळा पुरस्कार मिळालेले आहेत. तसेच बालकुमार साहित्य संमेलन, त्यांचे नाव होते कारवड, या पुस्तकाला मिळाले. राष्ट्रीय शिक्षण संस्था आदर्श महिला साहित्यिक पुरस्कार, आदर्श डोंबिवलीकर पुरस्कार, कोमपासाच्या साहित्य सेवा पुरस्कार, 40 संस्थेच्या सहभागाने डोंबिवली नागरिक पुरस्कार, परिवर्तन महिला संस्थेचा नवरत्न ज्येष्ठत्व स्वतःची ओळख पुरस्कार, जिजाऊ ज्येष्ठ नागरिक पुरस्कार इत्यादी पुरस्कार त्यांना आतापर्यंत मिळालेले आहेत. स्वलिखित भजनाची मोठ्या गायकीच्या आवाजात त्यांनी कॅसेट केलेली आहे. रागदेवीवर चाली गाऊन गीत ज्ञानेश्वर आणि फॉर्च्युनेटली खरंच स्वतःला फॉर्च्युनेट समजतो की काल त्यांनी मला स्वतः गीत ज्ञानेश्वर मधले काही श्लोक सुरुवातीचे म्हणून दाखवले. मी त्यांना विनंती करणार की त्यांनी ते इथे जरूर म्हणावे. गीत महावीर, गीत बाहुबली, भजन यांचे अनेक कार्यक्रम झालेले आहेत. कथाकथन, कविता वाचन, वाङ्मयाचे अनेक जाहीर कार्यक्रम, नर्मदेच्या क्षितिजावर या कादंबरीच्या अंतांसाठी ऑडिओ कॅसेट, नर्मदेच्या क्षितिजा पार ही त्यांनी मेधा पाटकरांच्या सगळे जे आपण वाचलेलं आहे त्या अन्याय आणि अन्यायाच्या विरुद्ध विषयांवर कादंबरी स्वरूप पुस्तक लिहिलेलं आणि त्यालाही त्यांना पुरस्कार मिळालेला. मराठी इतिहास संशोधन मंडळावर सदस्य आहेत. श्राविका मासिकाच्या संपादक मंडळावर 30 वर्षापासून कार्यरत आहेत. कथा, कादंबऱ्या, शोध निबंध, संगीतिका, कविता यांना अनेक पुरस्कार. आगामी 2 कादंबऱ्या, मुलांसाठी 2 पुस्तके, अब्रूने जगता येत्या कथा संग्रह आता प्रकाशित व्हायचे आहेत. आता मी म्हटलं तसं एकंदर 88 पुरस्कार त्यांना लाभले. रोटरी विजडम पुरस्कार मार्च 2021, दैनिक सकाळच्या मधुरांगण ग्रुपचा स्त्री शक्ती गौरव पुरस्कार, नवदुर्गा पुरस्कार, प्रकाश यात्रा कादंबरीला नुक्कड अवॉर्ड, आदर्श माता पुरस्कार, आम्ही लेखिका पुरस्कार, अखिल भारतीय जैन साहित्य संमेलन अध्यक्षपद 22 ते 24 सप्टेंबर 2017. त्यांना विविध छंद आहेत. साहित्यिक असल्यामुळे वाचन तर आलंच, लिखाणही आहे, प्रवास भरपूर करतात, शास्त्रीय संगीताची आवड आहे. मला वाटतं ती कदाचित त्यांचे आजोबा आणि पणजोबा यांच्याकडून आली असावी, कारण ते दोन्ही खूप चांगले कीर्तनकार होते. पणजोबा त्यांचे मराठी, गुजराती आणि कानडी भाषांमध्ये कीर्तन करायचे. त्यांना नृत्याची आवड आहे आणि सर्वात महत्वाचा म्हणजे माणूस जोडणे हा त्यांचा जो छंद आहे तो खूपच. आपल्याकडे संस्कृत मध्ये एक श्लोक आहे, अतिपरिचयात अवज्ञान संतत गमनात अनादरो भवती, मलये भिल्ल पुरंदरी चंदन तरुकाष्टम इंधनम कुरुते. पण त्याच्या अगदी विरुद्ध जाऊन या विदुषी मात्र सगळ्यांची जे संबंध निर्माण होतात, नातं निर्माण होतात, ते नेहमी कायम टिकवण्याच्या मागे असतात. मलाही आठवत आहे की मला स्वतःला आणि माझ्या मिसेसला कित्येक वर्ष त्या माझ्या वाढदिवसाच्या दिवशी आवर्जून अभिष्ट चिंतन करायचे. अशा सदैव हसतमुख विदुषींचा आज आपण सत्कार करत आहोत. पण मला तर वाटते की त्यांच्या नावाने आपल्या या व्होकेशनल एक्सलन्स अवॉर्डलाच एक झळाळी प्राप्त होते, एक वंदन प्राप्त होते. थँक्यू सर.
त्यांच्या सुनबाईला एक मिनिट बोलायचं आहे.
I think she's the youngest awardee today. At the age of 87, she has 88 awards. So every year one award. For her, I think Rudyard Kipling's words, 4 lines have to say, "Woods are lovely, dark and deep. I have many promises to keep. And miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep." In those miles, she is achieving many milestones. And she is still so young at heart. त्यांची क्युरिओसिटी किंवा त्यांचं नवीन शिकण्याची जी वृत्ती आहे ह्याचं आम्हाला सगळ्यांना खूप कौतुक वाटतं. आता सुद्धा त्या फेसबुकवर यंग जनरेशन पेक्षा जास्त ऍक्टिव्ह असतात आणि प्रत्येक नवीन मोबाईल आलेला तो कसा म्हणजे खूप आम्हाला इरिटेट होतं की किती विचारत असतात, पण शी गेट्स इट, म्हणजे त्यांना येतच ते. सो आय अप्रिशिएट एव्हरी एफर्ट शी इज टेकिंग इन द फील्ड, एव्हरी फील्ड. आणि मला वाटतं की एक सून सासूचं इथं कौतुक करते हे इतिहासातली घटना अशी असेल ती खूप कौतुक वाटतं. आणि शी विल गो ऑन लाईक दिस टिल शी इज 100 years. आय विश दॅट.
ही जी एक सून आहे ना, शी इज अनुराधा शहा and she happens to be a teacher for Ulka and for Yogesh Ambre. So those two persons are sharing the stage today. So she has every privilege today. And thank you, Anuradha ji. I request our chief guest and all dignitaries to please honor Leela ji. Leela. She has to go another 23 years, and I know her very well. She is very down to earth in our all senior citizen programs.
सचिन तेंडुलकर जशी 100 सेंचुरीची 100री पूर्ण केली, तशी आपण सर्व अभिष्ट चिंतन करूया की त्यांनी आपली लीलाताईंनी आपली 100री पूर्ण करावी आणि असंच लिखाण करत राहावं. थँक्यू.
लीला शाह को रिक्वेस्ट विनंती करता हूँ, उन्होंने प्लीज ये यस.
मंचावीर मान्यवर आणि सेलिब्रिटीज म्हणजे ज्यांना ज्यांना आज पुरस्कार मिळाला त्या सर्वांना आणि बंधू भगिनींना सगळ्यांना अभिवादन. खरं म्हणजे आधी मला धन्यवाद दिले पाहिजेत रोटरीचे. कितीतरी पुरस्कार मिळाले तरी हे आपल्या गावातला पुरस्कार तो जास्त महत्वाचा असतो. 35 वर्षापूर्वी मी डोंबिवलीला आले, तेव्हा डोंबिवलीची अवस्था तशी काही फारशी बरी नव्हती. आता चांगली आहे, नाहीतर डोंबिवलीच्या लोकांना वाईट वाटते आता खरं. तर तेव्हा म्हणजे काय झालं, इथली गटार, इथलं पोस्ट खातं, इथले कचरा कुंड्या भरून वाहणाऱ्या गाई म्हशी अगदी मस्तपैकी मध्यभागी बसलेल्या रस्त्यात हे सगळं डासाच्या चादरी, वाहणाऱ्या गटारी, हे सगळं बघून मी एक डोंबिवली पुराण नावाची कविता लिहिली आणि ती खूप गाजली आणि म्हणजे लोकांना पटलं की हे असं सगळंच खरंय. पण त्यानंतर काय झालं, त्या कवितेत शेवटच्या वेळी लिहिलं की हे सगळं इतकं झालं तरी इतकं असलं तरी मन इथे रमलंय, इथली माणसं भली त्यांनी आपलंसं केलंय. तर मला वाटतं की हे सगळे इतके जे मानाचे पुरस्कार मिळाले ना, ते इथली माणसं चांगली असल्यामुळेच मिळाले असं मला वाटतं. आणि हे पुरस्कार सांगायला घरी इतकी मोठी माणसं आली. माधव जोशी आले, मधुकर चक्रदेव आले, गोरेगावकर भाई आले, आता हे काही लहान नाही, हे मोठेच आहेत, भाऊ आहेत रवींद्र भाऊ, ते आले, योगेश आंबेला, असे बरीच मोठी माणसं घरी येऊन गेली. पण काय आपले जोगळेकर आले, हे सगळे आले. तर हे सगळे आल्यावर आनंद होतो, पण त्याच वेळी एक दडपण पण येतं. असं वाटतं की अजून आपण चांगलं लिहायला पाहिजे काहीतरी, अजून आपल्यात काहीतरी कमी आहे असं सारखं वाटायला लागतं. आणि मुख्य म्हणजे सांगू का, ह्या सगळ्या माझ्या यशात आता माझी सून बोललीच, तर सासूने सुनेचं कौतुक करणं पण असं वेगळंच आहे. म्हणजे तर ही माझी सून, माझा मुलगा, माझे जावई, माझी मुलगी आणि माझी 5 नातवंड, त्यांनी मला खूप ऊर्जा दिली, खूप बळ दिलं. आणि अशा पुरस्कारामुळे सुद्धा ऊर्जा मिळते, बळ मिळतं, अजून काहीतरी जास्त करावं असं वाटतं. एवढं बोलून खरं म्हणजे इतकं कमी बोलायची मला कधीच सवय नाही. पण काही आता काही नियम पाळणं भाग असतं म्हणून मी थांबते आणि पुन्हा एकदा धन्यवाद देते आणि माझं जय हिंद, जय हिंद.
खूप खूप आभारी आहोत लीलाताई. एक मिनिट. वस्तुस्थिती अशी आहे की त्या मला आधार देतील. माझा त्यांचा खूप 4-5 वर्षापासून संपर्क आहे आणि हे मी म्हणणार नव्हतं, पण लीलाताई आपल्याला पुस्तकांची सेंचुरी गाठायची असं पण आपण बोलतो. म्हणजे तुम्ही त्याला हो म्हणालात, मामा म्हणालात. आपण पुढच्या आणि आजच्या दिवसाच्या आज का दिन का आखिर का रोटरी वोकेशनल एक्सलन्स अवॉर्ड टू गंगा हेगड़े for her dedicated social service. I will request Snehal Shindeji to please come for the introduction of Ganga Madam, and I will request N.R. Hegdeji, please come forward. हेगड़े परिवार हमारे रोटेरियन परिवार है, जैसा अभी 44 years का उल्लेख किया है. Mr. N.R. Hegde is our ex-Rotarian, very active, effective for years. N.R. Hegde in social work for many years. N.R. Hegde को उनकी स्तुति अच्छी नहीं लगती है और मैं माइक करता हूँ तभी करता हूँ so that he cannot stop me. और उनके साथ साथ कंधे को कंधा मिलके गंगा मैडम को हम बहुत वर्षों से देख रहे हैं. उनकी इंट्रोडक्शन में आपको जानकारी हो जाएगी. मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं रोटेरियन स्नेहल शिंदे जी, प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस गंगा मैडम.
धन्यवाद खानोलकर जी. हाय, व्हेरी फाईन गुड आफ्टरनून. आपण आता मॉर्निंग कडून आफ्टरनून कडे येतोय. आपल्या टप्प्याच्या शेवटच्या टप्प्याकडे आलेला आहे आणि खरंच हा सोहळा खूपच रंगतदार होतोय. एक एक अवॉर्डीच्या आपण जसं वरवर जातोय आणि आज या शेवटच्या टप्प्यात येताना मला खरं तर असं म्हणावं असं वाटतंय, दिव्यत्वाची जेथे प्रचिती तेथे कर माझे जुळती. खरंच इतक्या विनम्रतेने मला ज्यांना नमस्कार करावासा वाटतो किंवा आज असं नाही, गेले 20 वर्ष मी ज्यांना जवळून ओळखते आहे, अशा हे जे व्यक्तिमत्व आहे त्यांची मला ओळख करून द्यायला मिळाली, हे माझं भाग्य समजते. असं हे व्यक्तिमत्व म्हणजे आमच्या आदरणीय सौ गंगाक्का हेगडे. 76 वर्षापूर्वी कर्नाटक जिल्ह्यातील छोट्याशा खेड्यात त्यांनी त्यांचं कॉलेज शिक्षण पूर्ण केले. लग्नानंतर त्या मुंबईमध्ये आल्या. मुंबईत आल्यानंतर त्यांनी मुंबईतील जीवनशैली शिकून घेतली. आपल्याला माहितीये मुंबईमध्ये लोकलचा प्रवास, बेस्ट बसचा प्रवास हा 76 वर्षापूर्वी त्यांनी फार कष्टपूर्वक रीतीने शिकून जिद्दीने हा प्रवास करताना त्यांनी फेलोशिप ऑफ फिजिकली हँडिकॅप इन्स्टिट्यूट पर्यंत पोहोचल्या आणि तेथे त्यांनी अपंगांची सेवा सुरू केली. खरंच त्यानंतर त्यांच्या आयुष्यातील दुसरा टप्पा हा असं एक शहर की ज्या शहरामध्ये अनेक सेवाभावी संस्था, NGO यांचं उगम स्थान आहे, अशी ओळख असलेलं आपलं सांस्कृतिक शहर डोंबिवली येथे गंगाक्का आल्यात. गंगाक्का डोंबिवलीत वास्तव्याला आल्यात आणि त्यांनी एक इतिहास घडवला. खरंच मी इतिहास हा शब्द म्हणतेय कारण शारीरिक अपंगांसाठी साधन सुविधा तयार करणाऱ्या कल्याण येथील सदिच्छा संस्था त्यांनी स्थापन केली. एवढंच नाही तर मेंटली रिटायर्डेड विद्यार्थ्यांना ट्रेनिंग देणारी अस्तित्व ही संस्था डोंबिवलीतील आपल्या सर्वांनाच माहिती असेल. त्या ठिकाणी त्यांनी 10 वर्ष, 20 वर्ष नव्हे तर 33 वर्ष विद्यार्थ्यांची सेवा केली आणि दिवसाला 6 ते 7 तास ते सेवाव्रत होत्या, त्या कोणतंही मानधन न घेता. आणि खरंच आज आपल्या समोर हा एक मोठा आदर्श आहे आणि म्हणूनच मी म्हटलं त्यांनी एक इतिहास घडवला. मेंटली रिटायर्डेड लोकांना लॉजिंग अँड बोर्डिंग मिळवून देणाऱ्या अमेय पालक संघाच्या त्या ट्रस्टी आहेत. अपंग वयस्कर लोकांना राहण्याचं ठिकाण मिळवून देणाऱ्या भरारी संस्थेत त्या कार्यरत आहेत. इनर व्हील क्लब ऑफ डोंबिवली च्या त्या एक ऍक्टिव्ह मेंबर आहेत आणि फक्त मेंबर नाहीये तर त्यांनी इनर व्हील क्लब तर्फे अनेक सामाजिक उपक्रम केलेले आहेत. आपल्या सर्वांपर्यंत ते पोहोचले असतील किंवा मला सांगायला खूप छान वाटतंय की कॅटरॅक्ट ऑपरेशनचे कॅम्प्स त्यांनी कंडक्ट केले आणि फक्त म्हणजे त्यांनी ते कॅम्प्स कंडक्ट केले नाही तर त्याच्या पुढचे सुद्धा सगळं मार्गदर्शन आणि ऑपरेशन सक्सेसफुल होण्यापर्यंत त्या पेशंटच्या सोबत होत्या. आदिवासी गावांमध्ये कपडे पोहोचवणे किंवा आदिवासी शाळांमधल्या विविध समस्या त्यांनी सोडवलेल्या आहेत या इनर व्हील क्लबच्या माध्यमातून. हे सर्व कार्य करीत असताना खर तर हे प्रचंड असे कार्य आहे आणि कायम मनामध्ये त्यांच्या जी सेवावृत्ती होती त्या वृत्तीने त्या पुढे जात असताना त्यांनी स्वतःचं घर, कुटुंब, नातेवाईक, मित्र परिवार अत्यंत मनापासून सांभाळला. कारण गंगाक्का ह्या एक उत्तम गृहिणी आहे. कुकिंग इज हर हॉबी टू एक्सपेरिमेंट न्यू इनोव्हेटिव्ह डिशेस. आम्ही पण बऱ्याचदा त्याचा लाभ घेतलेला आहे आणि या सर्व सेवा कार्यात त्यांना नेहमीच हसतमुखाने साथ देणारे सिंपल लिव्हिंग अँड हाय थिंकिंग आपल्या रोटरीचे पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट त्यांचे पती माननीय श्री नरसिंह हेगडे. गंगाक्का आणि पुरस्कार हे खरं तर समीकरण आहे पण गंगाक्कांना पुरस्कार घेणं मान्य नव्हतं किंवा मान्य नसायचं कारण आपल्याला त्यांच्या सेवावृत्तीमध्येच दिसून येत. पण त्यांनी काही पुरस्कार स्वीकारले आणि त्या स्वीकारण्याच्या मागे त्यांची भावना हीच होती की जे आपण कार्य करत आहोत ते यंगस्टर पर्यंत पोहोचावं. रोट्रॅक्टर्स, आमच्यासारखे नवीन रोटेरियन्स किंवा या सर्वांपर्यंत सेवावृत्ती पोहोचावी. आपणही असं काहीतरी कार्य करावं, हे मोटिवेशन मिळावं म्हणून त्यांनी काही पुरस्कार स्वीकारले आहेत. खरं तर ती यादी खूप मोठी आहे पण त्यातले महत्वाचे पुरस्कार मी वाचते. त्यांना डोंबिवलीचा अत्यंत मानाचा असा आदर्श डोंबिवलीकर पुरस्कार प्राप्त झालेला आहे. आणि खरंच आज आपल्या इथे 3 आदर्श डोंबिवलीकर आलेले आहेत. उल्का मॅडम, हा खरं तर एक चांगला योग तुम्ही घडवून आणलाय आणि आपल्या डोंबिवलीकरांना एक उत्साहवर्धक असं आजचा हा अवॉर्ड सेरेमनी आहे. रोटरी क्लब ऑफ डोंबिवली ईस्ट तर्फे त्यांना वोकेशनल एक्सलन्स अवॉर्ड मिळालेला आहे. त्याचप्रमाणे वोकेशनल एक्सलन्स अवॉर्ड त्यांना आपल्या रोटरी क्लब ऑफ डोंबिवली तर्फे सुद्धा मिळालेला आहे. आउटस्टँडिंग सोशल वर्क अवॉर्ड बाय डोंबिवली कन्नड संघ, रिकग्निशन फ्रॉम हव्याका महिला विभाग, त्याचप्रमाणे हव्याका वेलफेअर ट्रस्ट मुंबई यांच्यातर्फे त्यांना सोशल वर्क साठी रिकग्निशन अवॉर्ड मिळालेला आहे. आपल्या सर्वांना आदर्श तत्व देणाऱ्या गंगाकांनी यापुढे सुद्धा एक आदर्श घालून दिलेला आहे आणि तो म्हणजे दधीची देहदान संस्थेला मरणोत्तर त्यांनी देहदान केलेलं आहे. आणि खरंच मला अतिशय नम्रतेने त्यांना परत वंदन करावंसं वाटतंय की एवढा मोठा सेवाभाव असणाऱ्या, सेवावृत्ती आणि तत्वनिष्ठ असणाऱ्या या गंगाकांना आपण म्हणूया, let us all we all pray the Almighty to bless her for healthy, satisfied, long life. धन्यवाद.
Request to chief guest and dignitary. नाही, खरं सांगायचं तर रोटेरियन स्नेहल शिंदेना जेव्हा मी म्हटलं गंगा मॅडमचं इंट्रोडक्शन करायचंय, त्या म्हणाल्या अरे किती आनंदाचा क्षण आहे, ती तर माझ्या आईच्या ठिकाणी आहे. हे रोटरीचं बॉन्डिंग जे रोटेरियन्स नाही आहेत त्यांना कळावं. आणि खूप डबे रिकामे केलेत त्यांच्या घरातले. Thank you, Chief Guest K. Subramaniam ji. मैं उल्का गंगा मैडम जी को रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ, उन्होंने अवार्ड के रिस्पॉन्स में हमसे 2 शब्द बताएं. गंगा मैडम को मैंने जब ये फोन किया था फिक्स होने के बाद, क्योंकि उनका इंट्रोडक्शन एनआर हेगड़े से ले लिया था, बोलती मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए. नहीं 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 नहीं, प्लीज नहीं, कुछ तो फोन की बात भी बोलनी चाहिए ना इधर.
Dear members of the Rotary family, after a long time, I am happy to be with you all. I am indeed proud of to note that the youngsters who were with me, like my children, are today Rotary President Ulkaji and Girish, team like me. Sinde, would you like to suggest to all that please ensure that in your busy life take out some same time to minimally identify your own liking and serve the community. I thank you all, especially dear President Ulkaji and Secretary Dr. Girish and Ranjana and our gentlemen of the Rotary, Ravindra Khanolkar. Thank you.
सभी अवार्डी को रिक्वेस्ट है, हाथ में अवार्ड लेके प्लीज आइए. We will have one group photo here. You have stolen it? ठीक है फोटोग्राफर बरोबर आहे का very important to you and to us. आता ह्याच्यानंतर मुख्य अतिथींचा आपल्याला संदेश असेल आणि त्याच्यानंतर जेवल्याशिवाय कोणीही जायचं नाहीये. कार्यक्रम शेवटच्या टप्प्यावर आहे. प्रत्येकाने जरा आपल्या जागेवर बसून घ्यावं. नेक्स्ट अभी हम उत्तरार्ध में है. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग कि ये अवार्ड सेरेमनी के रेफरेंस में हमें चीफ गेस्ट की ब्लेसिंग और गाइडेंस चाहिए. सो बिफोर दैट आई रिक्वेस्ट रोटेरियन योगेश आमरे, who is vocational director for this club, to please introduce our chief guest.
Thank you, Khanolkar sir. Good afternoon. Yeah. Good afternoon, all dignitaries on dais, all awardees, and my Rotary friends. I have a pleasure to introduce Subramaniam sir. He is very down to earth person, very soft spoken person. So, like our awardees, he is also excelled in his vocation. So, just I will introduce briefly. He is a commerce graduate, then did his law also, and done MBA in finance with NMIMS college and institute. Then he worked with few banks, especially in ANZ Windlass Bank, Bank of America, as a branch manager, and then shifted to insurance sector in 1999, and then he worked in UK based company, that is Aviva. So you all must be aware of Aviva life life insurance, and then now currently he is working in SBI general insurance as an HR. And apart from this his professional career, he is also visiting faculty to Institute of India, Insurance Institute of India, and imparting his knowledge to youth and contributing to society like you all. He joined Rotary Club of Dombivli West in 2003, became president in the year 2007 and 2008, and he worked at district level as an assistant trainer. And during Josh year, means 2 years back, he was assistant governor also at district level. He has a wonderful wife, Rajeshwari Madam. She is working as a private secretary to Director General in Labor Ministry, and she is a charter secretary of Inner Wheel Club Dombivli West. And both of them have been blessed by one daughter, one son. Daughter is a writer in Hindustan Times, and son Aditya, he has done hotel management from Chennai IHM. So this is his brief introduction. I would request sir to guide us.
Chief Guest Rotarian K. Subramaniam, Vocational Avenue Chair for our district. Our district is having around 100 clubs. He is the Vocational Service Avenue Chair. Please.
Thank you. Thank you, Umesh, for the brief introduction. Before I start, let me express my gratitude to Rotary Club of Dombivli. It's always better to express gratitude right in the beginning rather than at the end for inviting me today. And it has been really an honor and privilege to present such a award to a great personality. And I must thank them rather than instead of congratulating them. I would like to thank them for their commitment and their activities, what they have done during their lifespan, and also like to compliment Rotary Club of Dombivli for selecting such personality. Normally, in vocational awards, we identify people who are from the organizations, vice presidents, presidents, industrialists, उनको तो दुनिया भर award देता है. So one more award may not make a difference, but awards to these people what makes the difference, because they are the people, the ground root people who really did something different to society. So I must compliment particularly Dombivli for that. So when I went through the awardees list, I was really touched, to be very honest. Right from Gauriji, for me it is almost like the Ramchandra ji ka ghar वापसी हुआ है after 14 years. 14 years back in 2007, we recognized Rotary Parivar recognized her as a youth icon in 2007. That was the time when she was really coming up. She's just started her journey, and we wanted to tell her that you are an icon of us. So you have a long way to go and you have to do. And I must thank Dr. Kavi at that point of time for accepting our invitation and saying yes. And I'm very happy, and I really feel that she has done justice to that award. That's what is very important. In that particular year, we gave 3 youth icons, and all the 3 have done excellent. And one was Gauri, and second was Pavitra Bhatt. Like Madam said, a candidate in Republic Day, Pavitra Bhatt has his own academy, and this academy won the Best Dance Award, and they represented in the Republic Day, Amritsar. So that's another way we feel that we have identified the right people, and they have not let us down. They literally took the torch ahead. And the third was Omkar, it was Pawan Boyer. We recognized him way back in 2007 as a youth icon. And these people have really done a great job, and really happy to be here again and giving an award to Gauri once again for all that she has done in her life. So this vocational service, what it is, like I must have already said in the beginning, this is one of the most important avenues in Rotary. Rotary had initially 4 avenues, and this was one of the most important avenues. When Paul Harris, the founder, started, it was his dream that from every profession, one member comes in, and that's how the club is formed. So that we have from every profession some people in for serving the society. And that's the uniqueness of Rotary, that we have the diversity, and that's the strength of Rotary, that we have people from various walks of life to doing the noble cause, the social activity, what they are doing, right from what they have learned, doing in the profession, coming to the ground level and going to work for the society. Now there are two boards, objective and the four-way test. Now people must be thinking what these two are, but nobody talks about this nowadays. The four-way test is the most important point for our Rotary members. In the year 1932, Herbert Taylor, he was a member of Rotary Club of Chicago. He literally saved an aluminum company from the brink of bankruptcy. The organization was going very down and he literally brought it back. And how he did it? He just distinguished his company from the competitor by putting his four-way test into practice. The test was of fairness, the test was of honesty, the test was of integrity. So he said to all the employees, let's practice this point in every walks of life, what you do. And by practicing, the company literally came out of bankruptcy. And in the year 1943, Rotary accepted this as a Rotary four-way test, as our test, which will be a model compass for all our members to follow in their professional and personal life. So that's how we Rotarians are. So Rajendra ji said we are catalysts. Yes, we are catalysts, but we bring both the two things by following this particular four-way test, that we see that whatever we do is fair. We do with honesty. We do with full integrity, which is beneficial to people around us. And I'm very happy that there are two things which are very important to do in any organization. One is to recognize and second one is to celebrate. The team from Dombivli, Rotary Club of Dombivli recognized the efforts, and today I'm a part of this celebration by giving you the awards. And this is very important that you have done that. So this is the two things, because people do so much activity, but they are not recognized. Even if they are recognized, they are not celebrated. And we need to do both the things, and that is what this vocational award means. We recognize you for the effort and we would like to celebrate that. Not just recognize and say thank you for coming and taking it, but we really mean it. We want to celebrate it in front of all the other people. So right from youngest member to the eldest one, I'm really happy. And I have been part of this to hand over such a great award to great personality, right from the youngest guy. You have a lot of things to do, Omkar. It's just the beginning for you. As the madam said, it's a long way to go before I sleep. That holds good for you, right? So you have a long way to go. And I will be very happy, maybe if I'm there or not, Rotary will be there. They will be very happy to recognize your effort at that age once again. And that's what I wish. All the activity you do. Right? So, not taking much of time. Once again, I compliment all and congratulate all the winners. Right from sir, you're doing an excellent work for the schools. That's the foundation, and the teachers. That's the foundation where you're really bringing that social activity right up to Meena Madam Innocence. I have been a part of Innocence, so I understand that it has been continuing right from school level to college level, and then comes Rotary, which is at the third stage where we take you forward to bring in this little bit habit of social, give it back to the society. So once again, I compliment the team Rotary Club of Dombivli for organizing such a wonderful event. Thank you very much. Over to Rajendra ji. I hope I have not taken much time of yours. Thank you very much.
Our chief guest, K. Subramaniam ji, he has told us about vocational service. And very two important things he told you, which I forgot to mention here for non-Rotarians, that is four-way test and ethics and values on other side. And we are supposed to practice this in Rotary. I'm not talking about Rotary now because I know that hunger is there and we are moving ahead. That I request our club secretary, Dr. Girish Popoi, to please Girish Popri will be our president nominee. That is 23-24. Girish Popri.
Hello, everybody. I won't take much of your time. Just to briefly give you ideas of what kind of projects we are doing right now in Rotary Club of Dombivli. Happy School project is going on in Zamburde village, which is in Murbad. It is a CSR project and
national anthem.
it's an important project which is headed by our own Dr. Shirali. And we must recognize the contributions of Mr. Amre, who has helped us immensely in the CSR project. Another project which we are going to do in ZP schools, Jilla Parishad schools in Murbad, is a library donation. We are donating books to all Jilla Parishad schools, many of the schools. Asha Kiran, that is a girl child education program we are going to conduct. And we are also going to do cataract operations at minimum cost. Check dam project, which is in collaboration with other club, we are going to do it again in Murbad area. This year we have a Chalo Murbad theme, so most of the projects are going to be done in Murbad area. We request all the Rotarians who are watching this on Zoom link also to generously help in all these projects, and we expect donations from all the Rotarians for these kind of library projects and girl child education and as well as cataract projects. Now coming to birthdays and anniversaries. On 24th of January, Gargi Bobre, she is a daughter of Rotarian Makaranda Bobre. She celebrated her birthday. On 30th of Jan today, Rotary and Uma Avinash Kulkarni, she is celebrating her birthday. On 1st of Feb, Rotarian Makaranda Bobre, he is celebrating his birthday. And my wife, Dr. Archana Popade, she is also celebrating her birthday on 1st of Feb. No, right now she is not here because of number restrictions. We have limited people. On second of February, Rotarian Dr. Sachin Palod, he is celebrating his birthday. And Rotary and Rajani Anil Wagadkar, she is also celebrating birthday on Feb 2nd. On Feb 1st, so Feb 4th, Arohi Amit Dhanvi, she is a daughter of Rotarian Amit Dhanvi. She is celebrating her birthday. On 5th Feb, Rotarian Vinit Kumar Sharma, he is celebrating his birthday. Anniversaries on 31st of Jan, that is tomorrow. Rotarian Yogesh Ambre and his wife Geeti Das are celebrating their anniversary. She gets to give a flow. On 6th February, Rotarian Satyamurthy and Mrs. Wali, they are celebrating their anniversary on 6th February. This is all in the announcement. I hand over to Khanolkar sir.
Dr. Girish, please accept flower on behalf of Dr. Archana for her birthday. I will request President and Chief. I request President-elect Dr. Praveen Sawant. President-elect is our next year's president for vote of thanks. In Rotary, every year, new president, new team, but Rotary works in the same path, same way as our family goes. Dr. Praveen Sawant.
Good afternoon once again, friends. Once again, I thank organizing committee for giving me this opportunity to say a very pleasing job, do a pleasing job of vote of thanks. First of all, we sincerely thank our chief guest of today's function, Rotarian K. Subramaniam, Vocational Revenue Chairman for the year 21-22, that is Smile Year. We have a theme for every year, and that is why it is called Smile Year. Next year is going to be FAB, that is FAB, that means Feel, Act, and Believe. That's the theme next year. I sincerely thank our today's chief guest for complimenting our team for selecting the efforts that they put in to select these awardees. They are really excellent in their fields, and I really sincerely thank you for words of praise for all these awardees. Thank you, sir. I sincerely thank Rotarian Secretary, Rotarian and Secretary of Dombivli, Rotary Club of Dombivli West, Mr. Shailesh Gupte. Thank you, sir. I sincerely thank all awardees for sparing time and accepting our invitation and coming here all the way and guiding us with your field of excellence. Thank you so much. I sincerely thank Chairman of the project, Rotarian Yogesh Andre, for arranging everything, organizing everything for this successful project. I sincerely thank Rotarian past President Ravindra Khanolkar for moderating this program throughout in his own humorous and witty way. Thank you so much. Sincere thanks to those who have been patiently watching this function online, all well-wishers of today's awardees and our Rotarian colleagues also. Sincere thanks to ex-Rotarian and Rotractor ex-Rotractor and Rotarian Manish Chauhan for being a key person in handling online translation throughout this, up to 3 cameras, I suppose. Thank you so much. I sincerely thank from the bottom of my heart to all our Rotary Club members who have contributed to the grand success of this Vocational Excellence Awards function. As a tradition that I have set, I usually introduce the members who are present here and the people who are present here to one new concept. And this time I'm going to introduce you to Imagining K India, Transforming the Nation, One Kind Act at a Time. This is being published in February issue of Teenagers. There is an interview of Nirmala Peter Mahendra, a human resources professional by vocation. Is also a founder of Kindness Unlimited, that is another institute, and the global president of the World Kindness Movement. By teenager today's Khanolkar. I think it is Naresh Khanolkar, who has taken an interview. And this is a new concept. Those who are interested, please go to the Google, and it is there on Google also. And it's something which is very new. I think all awardees, they are already doing this act of kindness for for society at large. But each one of us can do a small work, a small thing for somebody else that will really help our nation. With that, I come to the end of my thing. If I have missed out on someone, please forgive me. I can assure you that it is not intentional. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Praveer Sound.
Mike.
Yeah, I give privilege to Ulka to say something. Birthday चालू करा. Button on.
Hello. Am I audible? Yes. Thank you, Praveen sir, for all those kind words.
just to mention a few more names added to the list. Thank you, Manish, for coming all the way from Kalwa and helping us with the small token of appreciation from us. Thank you, Rotractors. Guys, please come up, all three of you. These are young technical team members, permanent technical team members who are always there. रात को 11 बजे फोन करो, they are available. रात को 12 बजे फोन करो, they are available.
You can see this program on YouTube, most probably on the technical this thing, if everything works well. And today night it will be on our group and it will be sent to all awardees also.
Yeah, this program, due to restrictions, we could have only limited crowd here. We had a few people who have enjoyed it online directly. Plus, there is a recording going on for it, which will be put up on the YouTube link, and that link will be shared with you all, so you all can share it with your family and friends. Yes. I would also like to thank Ravi Shankar sir.
Ravi Shankar ji, please come forward.
The purpose is, it was a surprise for me today morning. He came up and he said, I would like to donate for today's program. So his contribution was a real surprise for me. Thank you very much, sir. For contributing for today's program. And of course, our chief guest. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and coming here, sparing your time, your valuable time, and spending your Sunday here. Thank you so much for it. A small token of appreciation from all of us. I can't hear this.
आप समझेंगे अवार्डी को जैसा आज लेटर दिया है ना, वैसा ही लेटर हम चीफ गेस्ट को भी थैंक यू लेटर आज ही दे रहे हैं. Yeah. Only later it is for having accepted our request. अभी एक नेशनल एंथम होने के बाद कोई भी खाना खाने के बगैर नहीं जाना है. तो रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल टू प्लीज राइट फॉर नेशनल एंथम. One minute, it will be played. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाते तव शुभ आशीष माते गावे तव जय गाथा. भारत माता की जय. वंदे मातरम. Thank you, one and all.
I enjoyed this meeting.